Hi, this is William Siebler, and this video is going to be all about how to find your ideal clients on Facebook. The first thing that I want to say about understanding how to find your ideal clients is that marketing is a process. And there's this excellent concept known as the marketing results triangle that you can see on your screen now. And what it is it's a very simple diagram that shows us what we need to get right with our marketing in terms of being able to get the best results. So the key elements that we're working with here are our market, who we're aiming our marketing message to, the message itself, what we are saying to them, how we can help them with their problems, how we can make their life better, and the media, how, or basically where we're going to deliver that message. In this context, we're looking at Facebook as the media, but it's very important to make sure that you have a very clear idea of who you are going after and also what you are going to say, because you need all three elements to be working in order to get the best result. Now, there are some really important questions to consider before we go and look for the ideal clients on Facebook. And some of those questions are, who are the authority figures, thought leaders, or big brands that our ideal clients would be interested in or follow? What books, magazines, newspapers, etc. Does our ideal client read? What TV shows do they watch? What websites do they visit? Where do they live? How old are they? Are they a family? Do they own their home? What kind of products and services do they buy, and what are some of their common beliefs, ideas, and passions? The greater the answer and the detail of the answer that we can put behind those questions, the easier it will be for us to identify our ideal clients on Facebook. So just to sum up, it's a process about getting the message, market, and media right. We need to ask and answer really well intelligent questions about who that person is before we begin to look at them. But as promised, what I'm going to do now is show you one of the tools within Facebook that allows us to find our ideal clients and understand where to position our marketing and advertising in Facebook to get the best results. So we go across into Facebook and we click on our Ads Manager. If you don't have a Facebook ads account, you need to make one in order to access this tool. This seems to be loading a bit slowly for me today. Sometimes that's Facebook. We're then going to go under the Tools menu and we're going to open something called Audience Insights. And what Audience Insights is, Facebook has an incredible amount of data about its user base. And we can access that data as marketers, as advertisers, to really carefully and precisely target our advertising where we're likely to get the best results. So in this case, I'm just going to choose everyone on Facebook. Mine defaults to United States. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to type in Australia. Should come up. And I'm going to pick an interest. Now, an interest can be a page, a person, anything on Facebook. In this case, I'm going to have a look at Michelle Bridges, quite well known in the weight loss space, health and fitness space in Australia, from The Biggest Loser. And she's got various fitness programs and things that she's expanded to as a result of her involvement in that. So if we had a health and fitness product, one of the potential audiences that we might look to target on Facebook is fans of Michelle Bridges. But what we can do by putting in Australia, putting in her as an interest, Facebook gives us a really nice profile of who the people are. And I guess there's no great surprise that there's plenty of women. Gives you a breakdown of the ages, which can be really useful. So if we were profiling this audience, we could see that the majority sit in this 25-34 biggest group, 35-44 next biggest group. The other thing that is interesting is if we click this Page Likes tab, what we then see, if we scroll down a bit, is we see a range of, so I should start here on top, different categories of products and services and different pages that people who like Michelle Bridges also like. So what we can do is we can start to think laterally about how we might target our advertising. So we may have said, okay, originally we might want to target our advertising at fans of Michelle Bridges, but now we know that we may actually want to test out the audience of Skinny Me Tea, Baker's Corner, The Healthy Chef, Miss Fitness Life, Lose Baby Weight. All of these different audiences and pages are here. So what Facebook is showing us is what people who like Michelle Bridges also like. It gives us wonderful data to start our advertising, I guess, in a really targeted way. There's still an element of testing and measuring about the process, but if we start with the data that we can freely garner from Facebook, we're going to be in a great position. If we scroll down, what we see is the affinity, which is Facebook's sort of measure of how likely someone who likes Michelle Bridges is to like one of these other pages. So the higher the number, so for example, this person, Kim Beach, who I've not heard of before, shows up as having a high affinity score. So we might then want to just go and have a look at her Facebook page. So we can see no excuses, weight loss. So, at first glance, she looks a little bit similar to a Michelle Bridges, but it's a whole other audience that we can target. So that is basically the key topic of this video. It is the Audience Insights tool in Facebook. You access it via the Ads Manager, and you experiment in here by typing in and exploring different interests, and there is a wealth of data to start really narrowing down where to find your ideal client. As I said at the start of the video, it's about getting the marketing process right. The message, right market, and right media. And it is about really understanding who your ideal client is before you go looking for them on Facebook. The better the understanding you start with, the quicker you're going to be able to target down and find the right ways to advertise to your ideal clients. If you have any questions on the content of this video, I'd be very happy to answer them. My name is William Siebler. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn. As far as I know, I'm the only William Siebler in the world, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting in touch with me. I really enjoyed making this video. There's so much more to share about Facebook marketing. And if you'd like to get further information, I'm going to be making other videos about finding ideal clients on Facebook. If you'd like to get access to those, please let me know. Thank you.